Vas-y, catch aujourd'hui là. Enfin, on va faire un bordel.
WWE2 Calvin
On va
25.
faire un bordel.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built.
Slam. Non, en vrai, franchement, Manuel, il était top. Je trouve que, ouais, par contre, par exemple, Marvel,
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
And he retaliates. Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out part. We could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Stops that offense from connecting.
Haymaker connects.
Rick gets that set right back to him. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Oh, man.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers can. Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down. And now a pin of their own.
He ends the pin attempt for some reason.
In the corner. Has to find a way out of there.
Boom! What a right.
Gosh.
Just like that, Rick finds a counter.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed.
Ah putain, faut vraiment que je recommence. Eh, c'est chaud, hein. Le match, il est compliqué. Parce qu'en fait, tu dois taper. Et tu dois attendre. Et si t'as pas réussi, c'est que.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match.
Has their opponent down. Camel clutch locked in, agonizing submission hold. It's hooked in deep. His body's open.
Camel clutch. Great way to break it. Bang!
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee.
Steiner has his sights set on his opponent now. Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Uncorked a big punch. The Head Shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt.
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
Superplex! I cannot believe what we just saw.
He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
Shoulders down, going for the cover. He's able to kick out before 2.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Looks like they do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes.
Momentum moving towards Samu's corner.
The Head Shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Head Shrinkers.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Samu messing with them, clearly trying to force an error.
Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE Tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
And now Scott is getting beaten down.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Tag, here we go. Clothesline, so effective.
Side.
And it has got to be demoralizing just being tossed outside the ring like that.
Oh, they can worry about their feelings later. Right now, they're making sure every bone's still in place.
Whitney lariat. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. 2 great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
Samu is really displaying aggression.
Looks like Rick is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Getting him right into the corner.
Big back body drop.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all 4 men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the Head Shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these 4 behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
Sharp punch.
Ooh, great anticipation. Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brother.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power.
And this is what the Head Shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. Stop right to the gut. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and...
Position in the top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good.
Could be catastrophic.
Whoa! Steiner looking powerless to every attack.
Samu is really on top of his game right now. Just caught flush.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, my goodness.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
From the top. Double axe handle.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Samu dishing it out now.
Steiner's in peril here.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
And he stonewalls Samu.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Yeah, Steiner able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Look at this. This can't be good. And there's the tag. A quick reversal by Samu.
Clothesline. What impact.
Big back body drop.
What elevation. A bit of provocation from Samu.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Man, what timing on that counter.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Big impact.
Could really use a sense of urgency right now when it comes to getting back in the ring.
Tossed back into the ring. Nice takedown. Stack them up. Able to turn it into a cover of the...
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag. Being set up in the corner for something.
What?
That'll fillet your chest. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Ooh, caught with a knee to the mush.
Oh, sent flying.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Watch out! Dropping the opponent down with a bulldog. Is that enough to finally put down the head shrinkers?
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Looking to get airborne here.
From way up.
Diving double axe handle. Oh, he timed that counter well. He puts him into the corner. Tag. Double team coming.
Driven down face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
And guys, what a war we're witnessing between the Steiners and the Head Shrinkers.
This is the trickiest bet in all of Vegas, Cole. Both teams so evenly matched, I wouldn't know who to back.
And Fatu into the pin for the win. And the Head Shrinkers get the win. Here are your winners. And Fatu, the Head Shrinkers. And what a huge win.
put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena.
C'est vrai que franchement, The Rock.
The challenger not taking their...
Ouais, le jeu de catch. Franchement, le catch est good. Quand tu interprètes...
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current...
Schoolboy into the pin.
Throws up the shoulder.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Timed his defense perfectly.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
Thursday Raw, Thursday, getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. #1 contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Brutal impact into the corner.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. Sky high! Helmsley timed that just right.
Things are heading ringside now.
Raw drop kick. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as him. Cobra clutch. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to...
Attends, qu'est-ce que je peux faire comme combo? Attends.
Focus on the task at hand.
Oh, I think the ring just moved. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Sharp clothesline. And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Oh putain. J'ai perdu. Merde. Je reviens.
The Intercontinental title.
On va faire quelque chose. Je reviens tout de suite. Mais voilà. Et cette fois-ci, je recommence. Le match est plus dur. En fait, tu vas devoir recommencer autant de fois que tu veux. Par rapport à ces trucs de minutes. Ils n'ont jamais fait dans les autres showcases. Le 2K22, 23 et 24, ils n'ont jamais fait.
Hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our fine champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
Launching. Senton from the apron.
Maivia dishing it out now.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Oh, man, drop kick.
And Cobra clutch. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Raw drop kick.
From the apron. Oof. That'll teach him not to showboat in the middle of a match.
Ooh. Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
Incoming!
Oh, what a splash! Hunter is getting dominated.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate.
Hunter whipped into the corner, nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Look at Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolled through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always...
Uh-oh, somebody...
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are
flying.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the Animal out here.
They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia, so he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional who's game planned for this stipulation. And Steele, well, I think he just shows up to the arena and asks who he's fighting.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
I don't like the looks of this. On the second round, what an arm drag!
The Animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Producing a trampling. Uh-oh! Oh, here we go. Headbutt to the gut! Oh, stop right to the belly.
Oh! Oh, kick finds it.
Jarring European uppercut.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
An impressive amount of offense against him here.
And I don't see Peter Maivia slowing down anytime soon. Maivia just dominated the Animal with that one.
Peter Maivia has something brewing.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Maivia can taste it now.
Cover.
I don't know how he just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either.
Everything going forward again.
Backbreaker flawlessly executed. Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. He's motioning to the referee, looking to get the cage door open.
He's facing no resistance exiting the cage now.
And now going to start the climb up the cage. And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner,
terribles. Elles sont pas
She's
mémorables.
not
Bah, si,
like
il y en a, si.
most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars.
Oh,
Nia
Nia
Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock. Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago.
Nia Jax, incroyable. Oh, ils ont mis ce jour-là, quand il y avait le King of the Ring, avec Winter. Nia Jax. Comment il s'appelle? Je pense qu'on avait dit. Comment il s'appelle?
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade.
Put in the corner now, feet tied up, has to be feeling vulnerable here. Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Oh, watch
this is nasty.
Brutality. Treating the cranium like a basketball. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months, and Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake. Nia Jax is doing what Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this, maybe not.
No way, there's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no! Good night, Annihilator!
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax!
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring!
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was...
Is he here?
What?
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over. Look out! Wow. Senton from the apron! Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi has gone to.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. Sent straight into the barricade.
Oh, and he slammed his face right into the barricade. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Austin dodges that one.
Oh, God. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Pulled in for a
belly to belly.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
And a clothesline.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold?
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down. Down in a hurry.
Another rock one.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Sliding into the ring now. Austin reminding him that Stone Cold is not someone to take lightly. Austin gets stymied.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has...
From the top, senton from the apron.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
And we know how this Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the Rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Every counter being answered with another.
Able to make a timely escape.
DDT!
Rikishi finds his target with that one. Looks like he's coming back in.
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent. There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people.
From the top!
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Oh.
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
And the count doesn't even begin.
Better hold up.
Combien d'objectifs là?
On the victory parade.
Effective counter. Caught the leg. Like, dropped the leg.
Impressive. Oh, right across the solar plexus.
These two are clearly fired up, going blood for blood. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. Boom!
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. WWE Universe are just going off with everything they've got now.
Oh my, that'll rock you. And now Austin ragdolled to the outside. He's headed out to the ringside area.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger. Uh-oh. Rikishi driver.
That's it. Austin is out. Sent straight to the post. Just vicious.
And Austin fends him off.
Opportunity now for Austin to capture some momentum.
The Rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Finds the table, and guys, I do not see the table being long for this world.
Tossed down. Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a name. Clothesline.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driving. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
2 count. Amazing.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count
Looking for the
a kick out.
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail. Makes the cover. A defiant kick out after 1.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Cobra clutch. Got it cinched in.
Fading fast.
The Russian leg sweep. This could be it. Austin with the cover. An ineffective pin.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Rikishi summoned the fangs of rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution.
Nouvelle notification. Trophée obtenu.
Envoie
Appuyez
ça.
sur la touche PS pour plus d'informations.
Hey, hey, man, the bitch Jay Uso is now in your city. It's just me, oh. Okay, day one, it's just me, oh. Day one, it's just me, oh. Okay, day one, it's Jay. A lot of ball up and knock 'em down like this.
Allez, attends.
It's on me now, Uso.
Ça, voilà. Je vais faire les
Hey, I'm gonna get them all. I'm gonna get them all, Uso.